World's biggest closet. When Theresa Roemer's Woodlands mansion featured on Neiman Marcus's blog in 2014, little did she know that her home will gain as much public attention as it eventually did. After the expose, her house was eventually tagged the world's largest closet, and for good reason. For those of you who know very little of her, Theresa Roemer was a former Mrs. Houston beauty queen and is a famous name in Texas social circles. Married to Texas oil tycoon and former pro tennis player Lamar Roemer, she sure knows how to live a life of luxury. When it comes to big mansions, only very few homes are as big as Theresa's 3-story building mansion, sitting on a 3,000 square foot property. As of today, the world's biggest closet is no longer Theresa's because the property has been sold to an unidentified buyer for a fortune. Why did anyone choose to pay a princely fee for a property dubbed the world's biggest closet? What does it contain? Most importantly, what's all the fuss about the property anyway? In this video, we will take you through what makes this property worth the hype and why an investor saw the need to pay so much for the Woodlands property. We will also provide you with plots and storylines associated with this luxurious property. Welcome to Tech NXS, a place where luxury and finance lovers come to get inspired. So sit back, relax, and let us take you on a quick tour of the world's biggest closet. Number 10. It occupies 2 acres in Carlton Woods. Now, for those of you who don't know Carlton Woods, this is one location that continues to attract affluent individuals in Texas and beyond. It is a wooded area overlooking side attractions in the Woodlands, such as the Nicholas Golf Course and the Bear Branch Reserve. The closet occupies 2 acres of green land with nature thriving all around. One of the major reasons why rich individuals prefer this area is because it is far removed from the madness and noise common in the heart of the city. Living in this area also brings occupants closer to nature than at any other location in Houston. Number 9. The property commanded a princely fee. Theresa initially made headlines when she shelled out $500,000 to develop the property. With all her kids fully grown, she and her husband decided to put it up for sale for $12.9 million. The mansion was on the market for more than 5 years without a buyer until very recently, when a buyer paid 50% below the asking price. The mansion was eventually sold for $6,499,000, though she got only half the price she initially wanted. She sure made quite a healthy profit off a property that cost her less than $1 million to develop. Number 8. Victim of a robbery. Another story associated with this property is not a very pleasant one. Publicity brings along its perks and risks as well. After appearing on Neiman Marcus's blog, rapper Gucci Mane shot a music video on the property. This move attracted a lot more media publicity, and the world's biggest closet was one of the most talked about real estate in the media. However, the eventual outcome of the razzmatazz wasn't a pleasant one. Shortly after the launch of the music video, the Roemers were victims of a robbery as burglars broke into the home and carted away luxury items worth close to $1 million. Gold watches, expensive rings, trinkets, and luxury bags were some of the stuff stolen. With that being said, let us get down to some of the key details that make this exotic mansion the talk of Houston and the whole country. Number 7. The house is massive. The property is as massive as any. We are certain that the eventual buyer is getting his or her money's worth in full value. This Woodlands property has 10 bedrooms, 2 kitchens, a wine tasting room, indoor spa, and movie theaters, all contained in a 2-acre property. Living in such a property is like living in a world far removed from the rest of society because you have all you need in a single confined space. There's even a swimming pool on the premises. What else will the new owners need that they don't already have in the compound? Absolutely nothing. Number 6. Pristine entryway made of marble. Once you enter the house, there is so much for you to see, but you have only 2 eyes, so it will take a while to get used to the exotic architectural brilliance of this legendary mansion. One of the first things you'll notice is the floor. Ooh, what a beauty! What a beauty! The entire floor leading all the way to the stairs that take you to the 2nd floor is covered with pristine black and white marbles. No part is left uncovered as you walk deeper into the home. Your sense of appreciation for the beautiful floors will only increase with each step. Number 5. $60,000 Egyptian Chandelier. Chandeliers are luxury interior decorations, but the one in the Roemer mansion is indeed a sight to behold. The chandelier is made of crystal and it hangs over the entryway just before the stairs. And this piece of Egyptian art is worth $60,000. That's quite a price for a piece of hardware that never touches the ground. Number 4. Wine tasting room. Did you know that in the world's biggest closet, there's a wine tasting room containing 245 bottles of expensive wine? Well, now you know. We can't really tell you how much each bottle costs, but we can be sure that they're quite the wine fit for VIPs. Let us also not forget the champagne bar inside the closet that stores 12 bottles of champagne. In this mansion, there's a bottle for everyone. Number 3. Glass walls. Remember the adage, those who live in a glass house should not throw stones? The members of the Roemer household must have taken this clever saying to heart for the property to have remained in good condition despite making it their permanent residence for more than a decade. On every side, there is a floor-to-ceiling glass covering which gives you a clear sight of the surrounding areas all around. Now, most people are used to viewing the outside world through narrow windows, but not the Roemers, and definitely not the new owner. Imagine living in a house in which you don't have to look through a window to observe the world around you, when you can do so through transparent glassy walls. The entire glass wall spans 25 foot. Now that's a lot of glass just for walls if you ask me. Number 2. A gym. When we say this closet has everything you will ever need to keep you away from the rest of the world, we meant what we said. It contains a gym fully furnished with modern gadgets, the type you'll only see at professional gyms. Keeping fit isn't a problem when you live in such a house. And number 1. A media room. Connecting with the rest of the world was also something Theresa and Lamar Roemer planned in advance. Their mansion has a media room containing broadcast and multimedia equipment, a large screen, and high-tech audio gadgets. Everything a media room should have can be found here. So why bother going to the cinema when you can bring the cinema home? Why bother going to the cinema when you can bring the cinema home? There you have it, guys, a quick tour of the world's biggest closet. Sadly enough, the Roemers will no longer be living in it anymore, but they can't complain after getting a good price for the property they once called home. They plan to move into another luxurious property that may not be as massive, but one that will surely be as exotic as their former home. Do you think the Roemers made a mistake to have sold the property? If you were the owner of the mansion dubbed as the world's biggest closet, will you sell it at all? Let us know by leaving a comment, and we'd like to hear back from you. Thanks for watching our video. Kindly like this video and subscribe if you're new to our channel so you can continue to enjoy the exciting videos we release regularly. See you next time.